Hi, my name is Maan and I'm from Codleo Consulting. I'm the business consultant. Lately, I've seen there is a very good product of Salesforce, which is called a Service Cloud. Today I'm going to give you training slash demo on the features of Service Cloud, what all features which we can tell it to our customers who are interested in the Service Cloud. Also, as a customer, if I'm using Service Cloud, what all features can be available for them. So Salesforce is a different price list. As we know, in the Service Cloud, there are different packages. We have a starter package, we have professional and enterprise also. Definitely in these packages, there are different features which will be available for our customers. Now, what are the major features of Service Cloud and why we use Service Cloud? Basically, that's my first question. If we want to know what Service Cloud is an enablement process, a CRM where you would be able to enable the complete service management, contact center, call center, whatever you want to call it. However, it is predominantly for those companies who are providing products and services to their customers. Those customers can be your B2B customers or B2C customers. These customers can use different mediums to raise cases, complaints, issues, and key ask or some knowledge on your product and services, and those will get routed to the Salesforce Service Cloud. Now, let's take an example. I don't want to make it complicated. As a layman, I'm running a company, let's say an e-commerce company, where we are selling our clothes on our portal. There are different customers who are B2C customers for me. Now, these customers are purchasing different, garments online. Whenever they face any challenge with regards to billing, with regards to the logistics, or with regards to the color or some issues with the product which we have sold them, they can raise a complaint or they can raise an issue to us. Now, we as an e-commerce company who's selling our products online, what CRM should we use? The right set of product which you should use in your contact center is the Service Cloud. If we compare Service Cloud with other CRM available in the market, it can be Zendesk, it can be, a Freshdesk, or it can be any other product. It can be Zoho Desk also. It can be any other product which can enable your contact center, so that contact center can receive different cases from different channels called as omni channels. It can be a social media channel or a chat or something else. Those channels will route those cases on the CRM, and then CRM team would be able to handle that. Now, why Service Cloud of Salesforce? As we know, Salesforce Service Cloud has the best feature of Salesforce Service Cloud is it has open APIs, easily integrated with any legacy system you have, whether you're sales, whether you're, ERP system. Also, it has an omni-channel presence, which means your customers are sending those complaints, issues from any medium, whether they are using a community channel, whether you're using phone or an email or a chat or a social channels, all those cases will be routed onto your service CRM. Now, on the left hand side, if you see, the case management is definitely every contact center CRM will have case management, but Salesforce has omni-channel routing. They have knowledge management, which means a knowledge base which can be available to your end customers, consumers, B2B customers, or your partners, and can be available for your internal call center team also to easily manage their cases. They also have contracts and entitlements. They have CTI integration is also there. And now we came up with a service GPT also. Look into the product first. While giving the demo of the product, I will keep telling you about what are the main features, which is not available in the Zendesk or other or Zoho Desk or some other CRMs, and why Salesforce Service Cloud could be the best CRM for us. I will talk each and every feature. This whole presentation slash demo slash training of the Service Cloud will cover in 2-3 slots. So you can keep checking for the other videos which will be coming up soon. To log into Salesforce, I've been given a username and a password. As soon as I click login, I'll reach to the home screen of Service Cloud. Now, Salesforce Service Cloud looks very similar to the Sales Cloud of Salesforce. This is the home screen where we have the service console and the main highlighted items over here. Example, it has my open cases because I logged in. My profile is RS Maan and I logged in as RS. So I want to see my open cases. And if I have to create a new case manually, I can create a new case. If I have to merge two cases together, because there could be duplicate cases also, I can merge these cases also. From different channels, I'm receiving these cases. You can see that these are the icons, like, email or a community or a phone call. So these channels through which I would be able to receive cases. Now, I also have cases by status as well as through channels in numbers. Since the demo versions, I did not make it very zazzy. However, if you want to give a look and feel of your company branding, you can do that. You can easily configure the home screen the way you want it. You want certain more dashboards, that can also be done. And similarly, you can set the home screen for your supervisors also. That is also possible. Now, on the bottom, you will see the utility bar. We call it a utility bar. The first item is omni-channel. Currently, I'm offline. I can make myself available online. As soon as I will be online, I will be able to start receiving the cases or the calls or the chat. Depending on which queue I am in, I can define my agents as per the queues or as per the product line of my company. Example, there is a person who can handle product A, and there's another person who can handle the queries of product B. So I can create two queues. One is for the product A and the second one is for the product B. Similarly, I can also define omni-channel or my load balancing with regards to the queues. Example, can define an agent who would be able to receive emails as well as chat, and one person who will receive phone calls and chats. Load balancing, number one, it is possible. Skill based routing is definitely possible in Salesforce. And you want to define your agent's skill set within the Salesforce, and accordingly, they will be receiving the cases slash tickets by their own. Now, this omni-channel is the one window which you will not see in other desk or other CRMs. Also, this is the telephony integration. We have this one small box, which you'll see here is a CTI box where you will be able to easily integrate your CTI connector with Salesforce, and your team can start receiving calls and can make calls directly from Salesforce with the help of your CTI vendor. Now, there are many CTI vendors through which you will be able to integrate your Salesforce, and many CTI vendors already have connectors pre-built with Salesforce. This is a history where you can see all the tabs, all the cases, records I have used so far. And rather than going for the search bar and typing something, a case number, and opening those cases, I can simply go to the history bar and then I can open those cases from here. It also have macros possibility, means anything which you are manually doing it, the steps will remains the same. So you can create macros. Is as simple as we are creating macros in our Excel. Similarly, you can create macros over here. You run the macro and it will automatically create your process. It will automatically create your processes into Salesforce. Close the case. We also have notes as a window at the utility bar, because as an agent, it's very important for me while talking to the customer, make a note of certain notes, certain important points, which will be able to add these notes with certain records, whether a customer or a case, and I can add these notes there. Now, this is the home screen. There are other tabs also. Cases, nothing but tickets which my customers are raising. Contacts and accounts is your B2B or B2C customers. Reports and dashboards is nothing but your data analytics. A knowledge base is an FAQs. Is FAQs can be for my customers, which I can make public, or FAQs can be for my internal contact center team, which can be utilized to close a case. If there is any new agent who hit the flow, they can also use internal knowledge base. So let's open a particular case. This is a list view of the cases. I can see all my cases, all open cases. I click over here and I can see all my cases with their case number, who raised these cases with their statuses, channels, priorities, and who are owning these cases as of now. If I, instead of this, I want to see all open cases, it will show me only the open cases. Now, creating list view is very, very simple. You can go over here and create a new list view also for yourself or for your team. If your team is only looking for, let's say, live agent cases, chat cases, then it will only show me the chat cases over here. Now, Social support queue is different, which will have only social channel cases. So I'm right now opening a particular case so that I can show you agent console. We call it agent console. So let's say this is one of the case which I've opened. Now, in this case, I'll tell you this. This is one single screen which will give you the complete flexibility for an agent to see anything, everything here itself. This case has a subject, description, status, case number, everything, and which product related case it is. Now, who has raised this case? The contact details. The company name is also mentioned over here in case of B2B. Any work order, whatever procured from me, any files upload which customers shared with me during the chat or an email will come over here. On the right hand side, I have all my milestones, listed over here, that how many hours I've been working on this case. I also have the knowledge base related to this particular case, which has automatically been defined where, this is related to the product B or product C regarding the product which I purchased. So those articles will automatically pop up. So it's all enabled, which is not the case in most of the other CRMs. However, in Service Cloud, you will get that. As an agent, I'm working on the case. I marked it as working. And then I have to send an email to the client. Let's say I have to send an email to the client. What I'll be doing only, I will be taking up any of the templates. There can be many templates which would be defined over here. We can use these templates. Example, this is a template which I've used and I can send it to the client directly from here. Now, these templates can be, company name is over here. Any wrong email, I will not be able to send to the client. There are certain aspects which I need to consider before sending an email to the client, templates to be properly defined. And we can customize and make it dynamic also, that company name, customer name, case number automatically going to this customer. And if I want to send this email directly from support or from my official email ID, I can do that as well. And then I would be able to send it. Now, other than the email, I can also post a comment on this case so that my team will get notified and I can add mention anyone. Sarah, I can add mention 7. Please look into this case because let's say this product might be handled by her only. Then I can update the case. Some of the information, example, is not been clear. Update information. Priority is not very high, it's very low. Case origin was not phone, let's say email, and I save that. So these kind of changes I'm making myself on the single screen. If at any given point of time, I want to understand what this customer has procured or the account information of this case, I can. Customer has actually a parent cases been linked with it. There are certain products which they have procured and the contracts been running with this customer. These are the products which have purchased from us. So that is also been possible. Point of highlighting this screen is we call it agent console. And in the agent console, there are n number of things which an agent can look at about this customer, about this case, about their products, contracts, contact, knowledge, articles, details, email, phone call, anything which an agent have to see. The best part in Salesforce CRM is we are not toggling between the screens. We are at one screen only. We are not going away from the screen, and within that screen, I'm doing everything or anything. Now, I have, let's say this is a duplicate case, and I have to merge this case with some other cases that can be shown. Let's say this is the same case, and I want to merge this, then I can merge these cases together as well. In Salesforce, you have an option to merge the case, delete the duplicate case, and on the duplicate, we can keep the validations also. Knowledge base will be automatically pop up for the agent. Also, agent can call, email through omnichannel. We are receiving the cases. Okay, because I've opened lot many cases. Now, this is one of the account. I want to give you Riverhead Services, one of the account with my company, and there are many contacts in this company to which we are receiving issues, complaints, and tickets because we are providing services to them. So I want to show you how an account under a service cloud will look like. It's a 360-degree view of an account, the basic information about this account, description, industry, this is a customer, which technology, employees, and everything, address. After that, there are certain highlights, about the health of the account also. Average sales cycle, win rate ratio, product breakdown, what all products they are using, and then any open opportunities, open cases. Do we have any open cases in this account? Contacts, how many people are there in this account? Then there is a sales process, how many opportunity my sales team is running on this account so that I would be able to help them with regards to the services. There should not be any flaws in the services. I can also integrate and bring the data in back into Salesforce. The finance of this account is on the QuickBook. Now I have integrated in my demo the QuickBooks into Salesforce so that the invoices which customer is referring to, I can clearly see the invoices, invoice date, amount, and the status. Let's say this customer called me just to inquire that the invoice 164 has been paid or not. Had I not been able to see this screen, I would never be able to close the call in one go. On the same phone call, I cannot complete call or the close the case because this information would not be pumping into Salesforce. So if I would have this information as a service agent also about this account, then it's very easy for me to go and check, oh, the status is coming as paid. Yes, sir, you have paid your invoices. Anything else I can help you with. So that's how the service team would be. They should have information about the account, their finances, their sales, contact person, and other information. You can make this information grayed out, which means agents would not be able to change the information because these information are very important and we would not be able to change anything. However, if we need to, change anything, the only thing which we can change is in the record only, nothing more. Now, other than that, I have customer would be able to raise cases from a phone call, as I told you that, omni-channel in a phone call. Let's say I'm here and I have to make a call to the customer. I'm just opening up and I can make a call directly from here also. I need to make an outbound call to know more about this case. So I can click a call. I can end my call and put my notes. Whatever notes customer told me to call back, the voicemail is full. We cannot send a more voicemail to this customer, and I can save these activities. So that's how we will be able to, make a phone call to the customer, make outbound calls, and receive inbound calls also. Now, the second case will be if I have to give a page to my customer where a support page where customer would be able to raise cases from this page itself. Like laptop is not working and I put my notes. If customer wants to attach a particular file, they can attach a particular file also, and I can submit this case. Now this case 1357 would be coming over here. I can see this cases here. That's how we can receive cases directly from our support pages also. However, let's say we have a community, and through the community, we have provided a customer community to our clients. And through community, we have to raise cases. Now I'll show you how customer community would look like. You can purchase customer community of Salesforce, or you can also integrate your own community with Salesforce. So this is one of the partner community and or the customer community. I can raise a case directly from here. This is a community because I logged in as RS Maan. I can see all my existing cases also here. So it will give me a complete brief on what all cases I have. I can see my projects or orders or anything which I have to show it to my client with regards to the data. Now, here I've given one more option to my customer that they can have a conversation with me with a bot. Now, let's say this customer wants to chat with us. Now, the very first thing is my Einstein bot would be speaking to this customer. An agent is on the way. So as soon as I will be logged in, this is showing me. Okay. Now my bot is asking, do you have any issues with the orders or the cases, or you want to speak to a live person? Let's say I work with cases. So now it will show me the cases. You want to open a case, you want a recent cases. Let's say I want to view recent cases, and it will give me the information about the recent cases which I have, which case number. So all the cases number, my laptop is not working, test and all that stuff. Let's say this one, 1357. Now 1357, which is the same case which I just now, the status new right now, what you like to do. I want to close this case. Okay. You want to close the case. My bot is automatically closing the case. We have closed the case. What do you like to do next? Now, I want to do a chat with a live person. I clicked on a chat with a live person. Okay. And on the other side of the screen, because I'm logged in, I know that I have received a chat. And I open my Omni channel and I can accept the chat. Now the chat is accepted by me. So it's giving my name now is RS, and the first is an automatic message, and I'm saying hi RS. I'm not able to log in to my Windows. Now this I have chatted. Now here in this screen it is here. Okay, and I'm sharing some canned messages. And now if I show you this page, just close this. Okay, let's say customer is typing and telling me something, how this will look to my agent. Customer is typing. Whatever I've typed so far is seen by my agent. Now, accordingly, I will be able to reply back to my customer. That's number one. Number two is if I have to make a conference with other two people on this chat, we can. If I have to transfer this to some other, agent because this chat is not for me, I'm not that particular queue. By mistake, the customer will landed over here. I can transfer and I can request a file from the customer also. Now customer can send me any file what they want. So that is also being possible. So this is how I am, as an agent, I'm able to see, receive cases from a chat, from phone, from email. Bot is handling a couple of the cases also. There's a chat transcript details also, which browser language, platform, IP address customer is using. Any past chat which I did with this customer is also been showing over here, all the past chats which been done. So as an agent, it's very, very important and very useful for me because I can see all my details of this customer. Today we have learned, I'll give you brief. Today we have learned What is Service Cloud of Salesforce? Number one, how we can configure our home screen, and then how a case screen will look like, and then omni-channel cases received from phone, instant chat, a live agent, then bot, and many other. In my next video, you would see how a supervisor would be able to help an agent assign cases. The supervisor screen, I'll show you how they can see the status of each agent, for how many hours they have been logged in, and also certain reports and dashboard we will create in our next video. Thank you so much.